Pierce having knee issues. But you know what, Clark? Even youngsters on their team got banged up. Big baby Glenn Davis, he had a thumb injury, a broken thumb. He had an ankle injury. I mean, health is such a big issue for young and old.
Yeah, that's just part of the game, Kevin. You hope that you're fortunate as a team not to have crippling injuries to key players. And Rondo's hamstring, I think a part of it is just playing in a tough division. And another part is certainly age. That's a factor. But you can't say that for guys like Rondo and even Big Baby Davis.
So the next starting five, Anthony Morrow and Travis Outlaw on the wings. Murphy out there with Brook Lopez and Harris. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Avery Johnson gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In his opinion, this game is all about trying to combat the effects that a terrific defense like theirs can have on your team. He said it's so easy to be intimidated by these guys, but we simply can't let that happen. We need to have the confidence to go right after them. We'll see how aggressive they are from the start, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Sounds like there's some things in that defense they want to take advantage of.
I think it's all about making sure you get the most out of your 24 seconds every time down the court.
So it's New Jersey now, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Kept alive. Second chance effort. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his first points in this one. For three, Pierce. Again, Pierce missing. And here we go with Devin Harris. One thing about Paul Pierce, who's still a steady presence. You hear him getting interviewed. He's a very charismatic player, too.
Yeah, he is. He's very even-keeled. He's a terrific leader. And he's got a good sense of humor as well.
Here's Rondo. Just over 3 minutes left in the first. Allen for three. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Garnett's got his second basket of the game. You know, Clark, Pierce has had his character questioned in the past. People have labeled him selfish or a hothead. I mean, is that accurate?
You know, I don't think so. Oftentimes when guys are developing who they are and what their identity is in the league, they can appear one way, but really at their core be totally different. And I think that's part of what you saw with Paul Pierce early on. Frustrated with not winning? Sure. But I think he's always been a pretty high-character guy.
Thinking about Rajon Rondo in this one, he signed an extension with the Celtics prior to last season, but Clark, there have been rumors prior to that they may have been looking to trade him.
Yeah, you know what? Interesting, because the general manager publicly picked at his flaws. Doc Rivers didn't know if he could coach him and actually dismissed some of his defensive praise, but they found smooth ground since that point.
Maybe some tension behind the scenes.
Yeah, there was clearly some friction.
And the Celtics making a change here. That's good.
Boy, that's too easy. You cannot let a shooter that good get a warm-up jump shot like that. If you do that, it'll be raining all day from out there.
So, Clark, all those rumblings about them, you know, the Celtics possibly trading Rondo, they ended up signing an extension anyway.
Yeah, and it was a good thing they did, and I'm sure they're absolutely thrilled that he'll be a Celtic for a while.
There's an argument that he might have been the best player on that team last year. Lopez throws it down hard. And now, here's the Spike Slam Cam replay.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Well, it's pretty clear, Clark, that the New Jersey Nets are a team in transition.
Well, you take a look at new ownership, Kevin, a new coach, a new building, a new arena in Newark, another one being built for them in Brooklyn. So it seems like brighter days are definitely on the horizon for this beleaguered franchise.
Nets leading by 4. And here is Outlaw. Here's Harris. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The Celtics on offense, trailing by 4. Allen's shot is off. And here we go with Devin Harris. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics are certainly not the fastest-paced team in the NBA, but point guard Rajon Rondo, they have a one-man fast break. Paul Pierce said, we get the ball to him as much as possible when we get stops because he can create havoc. He's one of the fastest point guards in the league. He can also finish, and that's exactly what we need. Kevin?
Yeah, a lot of jump shooting on that team. He gives them that threat to get to the rim. Thanks, Doris. Poked loose. Now Outlaw. Shoots shoots it up. It's rebounded by Rondo.
How much better a look do you need? Good mid-range shooter. Should have been money in the bank.
And another basket for Boston. Here's Harris. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Murphy, a screen on Rondo. Boston trailing. Back to Pierce. Here's Garnett. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. It's 1-on-1. Shoots a three. Harris misses.
The little man made the big rebound. What a play.
And our first quarter of play over. Some good numbers on the board so far. Nets up to 17. Closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Lobs it up. Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt. Perkins is out there with Glenn Davis and Wafer. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Farmar. Kept alive. Here's Lopez on the mark with the fadeaway. Lopez has got 8 points.
Nice. Big momentum builders, those second chance points.
Wafer for 3. Shot is off. And it's New Jersey the other way. Here's Farmar. Pass to Lopez. Davis is there. The 10-footer. And again, it's Brook Lopez. He's got 10.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Probably the big surprise in the playoffs last year was how the Boston Celtics ended up really taking it to the Cavaliers.
You know, Kevin, it went 6 games, but you could kind of tell that the Celtics were in full control, that the Cavs never really seriously threatened.
Celtics trail by 6. Allen for the 3, and that one's good. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Oh, we all know Perkins is known for his defense and rebounding, Clark, but his offense is probably very underrated. What do you think?
I don't know if it's so much underrated, but he is valuable in that he understands what his shots are and what his best shots are. I mean, he was 2nd best in the league in field goal percentage last season, and that's because he takes the shots that he works on and that he can make. He's not trying to do things out there or take shots out there that he's not comfortable with.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Farmar. Got a piece of it. Right around, 3 minutes left in the second. Wafer for 3, and that is good.
Got an open look out there in transition and did not hesitate. That's a nice shot.
Here's Farmar. He's covered by Rondo. And the basket by Murphy. And the Nets lead by 2.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chuck them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you. Well, it's obvious they definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular context. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pumpkin.
And Lopez gets it to go. And here are the Celtics now. 4-point game. Here's Rondo. Plus the hard. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play. That one is on up.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle shooting.
And the Nets making a change here. He can't complete the 3-point play.
Rondo broke the season records for both steals and assists by a Celtic last season. He was 8th in double-doubles, tied for 2nd in triple-doubles. He is what I call a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Farmar, guarded by Robinson. Favors, backs in. Let's go with a 3. Farmar, no good.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Robinson misses.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
With the shot, Farmar with the bucket.
Well, I'm a little surprised to see that one fall, and I think he might be too. Uh-oh, a little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. The Nets with the lead. Nets only scraped out 4 road wins all of last season.
Oh, that's the worst road record in recent memory, partner. I mean, 4 wins in 41 tries is really, really bad.
Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, the New Jersey Nets didn't acquire any of the superstar free agents this offseason, so instead they went after solid young players who they felt could help them. Guys like point guard Jordan Farmar, sharpshooter Anthony Martin, and athletic small forward Travis Outlaw. While the front office is trying to turn them into a contender as quickly as possible, it does seem like they're having to be a little more patient. Nevertheless, they expect to make a major improvement on their record of a season ago. Kevin?
Well, nowhere to go but up. Thanks, Doris. Hey, you know, for the Nets with their road wins, you can expect that from a young team.
Without question, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. It's tough for young teams to win on the road. But they didn't get a lot older. I mean, they did get better, though, and I think they'll be able to improve from what they did last season. Actually, the only way they can go is north, in my opinion.
A 3. The rebound by Garnett.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
And that concludes the first half.
Well, Lopez has been